Hey YouTube, this is Comet back again with another EverDome and MetaHero video. Thanks for clicking on my video and for all my new viewers. Everything we talk about in this video is my opinion and my opinion only. Make sure you do your own research before making any investments. Alright, so it's been a while since I've talked about MetaHero or EverDome, so I figured I'd make a video and talk a little bit about what's going on. So we are right around the corner for the EverDome pre-sale. So if we check here on Twitter, here's a little summary of what's going on. So the Hero pre-sale begins on January 22nd, and then the Tenset pre-sale will begin January 24th, and then there will be a public listing February 8th. For both pre-sale options between Hero and Tenset, they were both run for 48 hours. Now, for all of you that don't remember, qualify for the Hero pre-sale, you had to be holding a minimum of 10,000 MetaHero by November 25th, and this is contingent upon you not selling any MetaHero from the time of that snapshot until the pre-sale is over. So I hope me saying that doesn't cause some of you out there to start crying, because that was the prerequisite, a minimum of 10,000 MetaHero by November 25th, and not selling or removing any MetaHero from your wallet, which would be basically trading out until the pre-sale is complete. And if we take a look at the charts, we are very close to our all-time high around December 10th. Now, the all-time high was about a week before that at 24 cents, but as you can see, ever since then, people have been selling off. Now, the market has been bad. As you notice above, we're sitting at almost 11 cents right now. So we basically dropped 50% since the December 10th deadline. Now, a lot of people think, okay, now that they have the snapshot, I can sell my MetaHero and then wait for the pre-sale and buy in. No, from my understanding, if you sell anything until the pre-sale launches, you are automatically out of the pre-sale. So just be aware of that. If you missed the December date, you had until January 10th to accrue up to 50,000 MetaHero to be eligible for the pre-sale. But obviously, as you can see, you know, the minimum was 10,000. Now you have to hold 5 times more to be eligible. Now that ended yesterday. Today is January 11th at the time of this recording. So if you didn't fulfill any of those requirements, you will not be able to get in the pre-sale for EverDome. Now, the second pre-sale available is for Tenset holders. Now, for anybody that's not familiar with Tenset, it's basically a launching platform, really cool launching platform. And of course, MetaHero got its origins from Tenset, so they threw him a bone. To have qualified for the Tenset pre-sale, you have to own 5,000 or more Tenset by January 23rd. And as it says here, this is the last chance to obtain a guaranteed allocation in EverDome. Now, it was cheaper than this before. I think they just recently raised this. I really can't remember how much you had to own before. It might have been 1,000 or 3,000. I really can't remember, because I already had my MetaHero. I already had over 10,000 MetaHero, so I wasn't concerned about it. And I don't own nearly as much Tenset, to be honest. I wasn't planning on going down that avenue anyway. You still have time to be eligible to get into the pre-sale. It would have to be through Tenset if you don't fulfill the MetaHero requirements. And if all else fails, public listings on February 8th. So like a lot of tokens I do talk about on the BSC, a lot of projects do drop a lot as soon as they launch. It's what is. There's people that got a lot in the pre-sale and they dump within seconds after the launch. Usually the price shoots up so high, they're already at a 10x or a 15x, sell out, take some profits, then they use some of the profits that they acquired on the dump to buy back in. That's a strategy with a lot of people. Problem with that is sometimes when you dump, the price never goes back down. So be very, very careful if that's your strategy. So for most of you that aren't new to the channel, I finally did a video a couple days ago, Unlucky Token Casino, after being off almost a month. And that was primarily due to COVID. I wasn't necessarily sick that entire time, but my voice was shot for literally 3 weeks. Then we rolled into the holidays, and now here we are. So I'm happy to be back and talking about one of my favorite projects, which is MetaHero, even though this is more about the EverDome pre-sale. But I just want to give all of you a heads up to tell you kind of what was going on the last month and why I was absent. Most of you probably have already noticed that the website has been updated, or version 1 is finally out, and it looks really sharp. So as you can see, we finally have a tokenomics breakdown, and starting at the top over here. So we have 10% of the total supply, which is 100 billion going to the pre-sale just for MetaHero. Then I believe this 5% is for the pre-sale too, that's for Tenset, and then the rest of the distributions all the way around. So basically 15% going to the pre-sale, 10 of it's for MetaHero, 5% of it is from holding Tenset. Now I'm not going to go through this entire roadmap. This video wasn't really for that. I really just want to give you guys a reminder and a last call that if you don't qualify for the MetaHero pre-sale, the only way you can get in now is Tenset. However, I was reading through the roadmap, and there is a lot of cool stuff coming up. I'm really excited about all of this, especially initially being a MetaHero holder. Once this takes off, you're going to see MetaHero explode as well. There's nothing going on too crazy in quarter 1, but in quarter 2, we start having the EverDome NFT collection version 1, updated website, version 1 virtual reality experience, a fully integrated MetaHero WDW 3D marketplace, more centralized exchange listings, and high-profile celebrity influencer partnerships partnerships. Well, I'm not high profile. I wish I was, but maybe one day. By Q3, we should be exploding. We're going to have NPCs, VR version 2, staking stage 2, a web portal version 2, concept arcs release 2, play to earn. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff coming out this year, which is going to be phenomenal. And not to be redundant, but imagine what this is going to do for you, you MetaHero holders. If you're holding MetaHero, remember, MetaHero is the gateway into the EverDome. You need to go through a MetaHero scanner to get to EverDome. It's a perfect partnership. I mean, here we go, the gateway. Exactly right. Right on the EverDome webpage. This is what you're going through to get onto EverDome. All right, fam, that's about it. I want to keep this short and sweet. I just want to give you guys a quick heads up and reminder of what's going on and prepare some of you actually that may think that they are in the pre-sale, but they are not because they sold their MetaHero after their last snapshot. Now, I hope I'm wrong about that, but I don't think I am. I've mentioned that in my prior videos. I was pretty certain on that. I know there was a lot of comments in the comment section, and I told you guys basically reach out to the team. I'm not sure. And I don't want you to hinge whether or not you should hold or not on me. But for all those that are in the pre-sale, congratulations. Can't wait to see what happens on day one. Now, for all you that are not in the pre-sale, even if you get in on day one, you're still early. Yeah, you don't get in at the price of the pre-sale. When the pre-sale launches, a lot of people do dump and the price does go down. So there's always people that even get in the pre-sales, myself included. I sit back and wait and buy back in on day one because sometimes that price dumps below pre-sale price. It does happen. So just keep your eye out on that. But if you look at MetaHero and see what happened with MetaHero, this chart's not really a good reflection of that. But this chart goes back to July 6th. Let me see here. At 0.008, and it stayed that way and actually went down over the course of 5 to 6 days, and then it started climbing up. So you have some time there. Even if it jumps up 5x's or 10x's from pre-sale, yeah, of course it would have been nice to get in on a pre-sale, but I don't think this machine's gonna stop. Like I was saying earlier, with the MetaHero EverDome partnership, the sky is literally the limit, and they're revolutionizing the meta space. So don't look at this as a pump and dump. Look at this as a long-term investment. I plan on holding on to this for years. I mean, if you're just planning on holding on to this for a pump, well, good luck to you. But for me, I can't wait to see my bag in about 5 years. All right, gang, that's it. Like always, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, punch that notification bell. Take care and have a blessed day.